Hello everyone, this is episode 1 of MineColonies. This is going to be a very exciting playthrough series. I have some excellent mods that are very compatible with MineColonies that I will be introducing throughout this series. All the mods that I am using have a download link in the description section below. Feel free to check those out and know that you only need really one mod to follow this series, and that is MineColonies. If you have any questions about this video or suggestions, feel free to write them in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's get into this playthrough. I hope you're pumped, I know I am. So the first thing that we need to do is build either a supply camp chest if you have a lot of flat land nearby, or to build a supply ship chest, and that is if you're close to the ocean. In this episode, I will create the supply ship chest since I'm very close to the ocean. You only need to make 5 boats in order to create the supply ship chest. The body of water must be at least 32 by 20 for where you will be placing the supply ship chest. And once you have built either the supply camp or supply ship, you can find the town hall and building tool in one of the chests in that location. You will also be able to find lots of other loot such as bookshelves, gold, beds, glowstone, and wool. I'm going to quickly create a builder's wand in order to easily expand the land. Now that the land is bigger, we can build more buildings for our colony. We're going to start by using the building tool to place the town hall. At the top center of the screen, you'll see that it says Dwarven. That is the style that we will be using throughout this tutorial series because it takes up much less space than other styles. The other styles include stone and basically other types of wood. So you can, in a sense, really customize your colony to different types of styles for different types of buildings. Let's say you want the bakery to be made out of stone, and then you want the town hall to be made out of oak wood. You can do whatever you want pretty much. That's the freedom of MineColonies. We're going to only be placing the town hall and not actually building it until we have enough resources. The first building we will actually build will be the builder's hut. We will craft the builder's hut with wood, a door, and the building tool. Once we have crafted it, we will use the building tool again to place the builder's hut. You can right click the building tool to exit out of the building menu and look at what you're placing from a distance. Then right click the building tool again to re-enter the building tools menu and either adjust, decline, or accept the build. Once the builder's hut has been placed, we will right click on it and click on the build option. Then build building in order to assign a citizen to automatically create that building. Click on the builder's hut again and click on the blue arrow at the top right of the screen in order to see the materials that you will need in order to finish this building. You will also be able to see an inventory tab at the bottom of the screen, and that will allow you to deposit all the required materials to create the building. The first thing that we're going to do is try to chop down a birch and an oak tree, then use a crook to harvest the saplings and apples from the leaves of that tree. Then we're going to plant some of the oak saplings and use the mod twerk in order to grow those trees fast. We're going to deposit wood in the builder's hut, and we're also going to use some wood and iron in order to create racks. Now that we have created the racks, we are going to deposit them and all remaining required materials to build our first building in the builder's hut inventory. Now you can watch as the builder creates our first building. Sometimes the builder needs an item to finish a task, like a pickaxe or a shovel, for example, so it's good to periodically check in on them by right-clicking on the citizen and then clicking on the request tab. Every building can be leveled up in MineColonies, and the max level for all buildings is 5. Once we have hit 5, barbarians and pirates will start to spawn and attempt to destroy our village. The next building that we're going to create is going to be a farm. Every building recipe in MineColonies is almost exactly the same, except for the center item in the crafting grid. The hoe is the center item in crafting a farm. We are going to place the farm right next to the builder's hut. Then we're going to click on the farm, build options, and build building to start the building process. Now we can go back to the builder's hut to see what items we need in order to build the building. I found a slime island, so I'm going to quickly grab some slime as well as slime saplings and slime grass. Now we can create slime boots, which eliminates fall damage altogether. I'm going to use a crook to get silkworm so that we can create a slime slingshot, which allows us to move much faster than regular walking. I'm going to grab some pumpkins since we need them for the farm, I'm going to grab some leather as well. One thing I will do once we have progressed more with our colony is remove all our current citizens, then buy new citizens with emeralds because they will have a much higher skill level than our current citizens. It's good to build a restaurant as soon as possible so all your citizens will easily get fed. You can see that our builder needs a shovel with minimal level being wood and a maximum level being stone in order to complete his build. Now that the farming building has been created, a citizen will automatically be assigned as a farmer, and we will need to get some items for our farmer in order for them to go to work. We are going to create fertilizer with the mod Actually Additions. You can also create fertilizer by making a compost hut, but we will be using Actually Additions since it makes it really easy to create fertilizer. We're going to first create a compost and then a knife. Then we'll craft biomass with bread. You can create biomass with any type of edible food in Minecraft. Then right-click the biomass on the compost and wait for it to turn into fertilizer. Now we're going to give the farmer some seeds and the fertilizer, and then also we're going to give the farmer plenty of iron hose. Then we're going to go to the field and place seeds in the scarecrow so that the farmer knows which type of seed to plant in that field. Now you can watch as the farmer does her work. That is everything for the first episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to write in the comment section below. Until next time, have a great day.